Okay, let's talk about more red carpet with a novelty knit long sleeve sequence tunic. The texture is fantastic. It's this geometric texture, and then woven in is this variation of sequence. And there's a couple different sizes too, so it just creates this really nice dynamic. Now, we're already very limited. This is normally $58. We've got a special sale price of $45.98, as well as 5 easy payments. So in the crimson, already down to $125. Ooh, you gotta go, go, go. And then we also have the stunning blue. This is that twilight blue. Holy cats, there's 100. 100 to go around. How about in the black? This makes me nervous. Nah, there's only 90. All right, A671658 is gonna be your item number. What a great textured fabric, Bitsy, in this silhouette.
Isn't it beautiful? There's a jacquard sort of print, so you're getting this sort of symmetrical shaped print, and then weave throughout, you're getting this gorgeous sequin. So it's a great silhouette, very wardrobe builders in terms of the cut of this top, gives you that slight A-line, so it really is fantastic if you're wanting something just sort of cover your stomach area, but you don't want it to be tight. This really gives you that perfect A-line fit. So the intent is for it to fit at the shoulders, give semi-fit right through the bust, and then we give you all of this nice flow. It is a beautiful, stretchy fabric. This is made of 95% polyester with 5% elastane. And then look at that. Look at how when you're moving that around,
isn't that cool?
Picking up the light. This is beautiful tabletop dressing. If you're going out with a bunch of your friends, you're going to be sitting at a table, dressed from the waist up, and you're going to get some real good bang for your buck. Nice long sleeves on this as well, but certainly tight enough that you can zhuzh them up and out of the way should you need that to be a little bit more functional.
Well, and come holiday, whatever the celebration is, what do you often do when you're together with your friends? You're eating. You know, and like Rachel brought over that amazing dip that she makes so well. You know, Bitsy bought that incredible hot appetizer, like the spicy spinach and artichoke dip that we just can't stop devouring.
That sounds good.
You know, and then so-and-so is like roasting this amazing prime rib. And like, you want to try everything. You also want to be comfortable. So that's what I love about this, whether it's from dinner and then dinner maybe transitions into long conversations in the living room or playing board games together. This is the effortless, easy top. It's harder to see on the hanger, but it is this really nice A-line tunic. So wear it with a more slender pant. If you like something that gives you a little bit more coverage around the waistline, the hips and the thighs, you will love this tunic. It does come in a few different colors. So we've got that beautiful crimson red, most popular in the crimson red. And then here's your twilight blue, and then the black. Okay, so $45.98. It should be a $58 top, machine wash, tumble dry. I will say too, this is our final quantities, and when we already start counting down pretty low, and we open up our presentation with only a couple hundred in each, I want to make sure if it is in your cart that you do check out. You know, I think too, this crimson, Bitsy, not to like, you know, totally throw things upside down, but this with like a white jean, if you're at a party that's inside and the AC's on and you just, that can feel very kind of summery, ready to wear now, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's just a poly blend, so it's nothing that is winter weight.
It's not cashmere.
Pretty much 3 seasons, if not 4. And if you're dressing like me, I dress for indoors. I'm rarely sitting outside unless I'm, you know, doing an activity, playing golf or something.
Right.
But if it's really hot, you're usually inside. This will give you that. Oh, great. I'm so glad we have a model shot. We see it here on Blair. She typically wears an extra small. I think she's 5'7". So you're seeing it's giving her almost fingertip length. But look how it sort of releases away from the body, a really flattering fit, tunic length, but I wouldn't say overwhelming for our petite gals. It's really that perfect length for everybody.
Yeah. And look at it too. I love, like, Blair had more of a straight leg pant on. You see Jody here, and she has a more slimmer pant on. So I think if you are taller, now correct me if I'm wrong, Bitsy, because like I think if you're taller, you could still wear this too with a wide leg pant. Like a tunic with a wide leg pant.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a little bit tall. Judy says yes. Or Jody said yes. Did you see? She reacted. It's like she can hear me.
That was ironic.
Right? But I'm only 5'1", so if I wear a tunic, I tend to like it with a more slender pant. But it's not so overpowering of a tunic that you're not going to have these different options to get something that you feel really comfortable in. A 671 658 is going to be your item number. This is your crimson red. We also have it in that twilight blue and then the black. So you've got 3 great colors to choose from. The 5 easy payments too, it's $920, right? Over 100 now spoken for. And remember, we only have a couple hundred in some of these colors, let alone then in each size. So I think this is so smart. We just kicked off Christmas in July sale. We do it a little early around these parts. We got about 186.
It's not even July yet.
What was that?
It's not even July yet.
I know. But we like it because we get these sale prices. Do you know what I think more than anything? And it's why I love to shop for example, even food. I bought our today's special value, our Lindt truffles. We put those in little boxes every year and we pass them out to our neighbors and we mix in cookies and things like that. But I do it because it saves me so much stress to think ahead. I want you to expand that concept and do it for your wardrobe this year. You know what I mean? Like life is already busy. Life moves at 100 miles a minute. If you could take that second now and know, you know what? That is a great top for any holiday occasion. You might even start wearing it now for a retirement party, an anniversary party, a nice dinner out, because you just feel so good in that A-line tunic silhouette. So grab it now at $45.98. We don't see prices like this all the time. That's why you shop Christmas in July in June. See, there's a strategy.
That's right. Do your future self a favor.
Completely.
Take care of it now, and your present self saves the money.
Exactly.
It's a perfect storm of shopping.
Well, your 5 easy payments it's paid off by October. So before, right when you get into that season, it's already paid off. So black, twilight blue, and we also have the crimson. If you come in close to this too, my daughter, she's really into those, like, they're the sequence covered pillows or shirts, and you flip them one way and then they look like a design and you flip. Okay, they bug me because they get stuck under my nails. These are completely stitched down.
Right. Good to note.
See that.
Especially if you're somebody who wears, a lot of jewelry or you don't want to be worried about it being a sensitive fabric. This, for all intents and purposes, again, is a wardrobe builder in terms of its fit, its fabric, and its function. But it's red carpet because we've really kicked it up a notch with that beautiful embellishment. And again, there's a jacquard print underneath. So it's not even just a flat, poly jersey top. There's a texture to it. And then just added to that gorgeous dye to match. So it's a subtle.
So pretty. This is the crimson. That twilight blue. Crimson's been the most popular. So it's going to get limited in sizing very quickly. Oh no, there's only 5 dozen. Okay, and then what about the twilight? Okay, there's 70. And then the black, 5 dozen as well. A 671 658. That's fewer than 200 in all 3 colors and all sizes. A 671 658. is going to be your item number. All right, well, we've kicked off Christmas in July. In June, you get the sale.